I'm curious, Anthony, when you're talking to friends and family, and maybe they're curious about investing in Bitcoin, what do you, and they're asking you why they should, what do you tell them, Anthony? What's the reason? Is it for the trade, store of value, medium of exchange? What's the reasoning?
Usually I just ask them, do you think the dollar is going to be worth more or less in the future? Almost no one I've met thinks that the dollar is going to be stronger in the future from a purchasing power standpoint. And so immediately they start to think, well, where can I go to get some sort of economic security for the hard-earned wealth that I've been able to accumulate? And there's many assets that you can go buy. You can go buy gold, you can buy Bitcoin, you can buy real estate, you can buy stocks. And so each person's situation is different. But I do think that there is a cohort of people and a growing cohort, hundreds of millions of people around the world. They want something that is a store of value that leverages sound money principles. It's an asset that's outside of the legacy financial system. No one can create more of it. But also they don't want kind of the existing physical gold, which is simply kind of trading sideways. Gold just hit a new all-time high, but it's only up 50% since 2012. And so you can think of Bitcoin as gold with wings. It gives you that same downside protection, that same kind of purchase power protection, but it also has the asymmetry of an asset that is compounding over that same time period at about 62% compound annual growth rate for the last 10 years.
Gold with wings. I need that on a t-shirt, Anthony. That's good one. Let me ask you this. What about ETF adoption? Just switching gears a bit here. I'm curious to get your take on the launch. Flows have actually been relatively strong, Anthony, even when you see price declines. What does that tell you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, people want access to this asset. What's unique about Bitcoin is historically technologies are adopted by kind of militaries first, then countries, then corporations, and then individuals. Bitcoin has been the reverse of that. We have seen the individual adopt it first. Eventually, we got some corporations and financial institutions, and the promises that we're eventually going to get, countries and militaries to participate as well. But I do think that right now, as we see those financial institutions, those corporations, and kind of larger family offices want to allocate to the asset, the ETFs provide a really low-cost liquid way to do that. And so they're going to continue to buy. Now, of course, prices go up and down based on buyers and sellers. And so there's more sellers than buyers, but that doesn't mean that the folks who want the ETF are going to, go away. It just means that there's more people selling than buying, and maybe they're selling in the spot market while these folks are going and buying the ETFs.